Yo, what up, YouTube? I'm Photo Gray. Hope y'all niggas doing good and shit. You feel me? Now, I meant to watch this shit last stream right here. The most unsettling banned YouTube channels by my boy Visual Ventures and shit. Who remembers this nigga right here? What the fuck was this nigga name? J Station? J Station, right? I don't remember little folks' name, but it was some J Station. Yeah, let's get into it though. It's your 30 minutes. Get comfortable, chat.
What's up, guys? Back with another 3 a.m. challenge. As you guys know, my girlfriend Alexia.
Oh yeah, now I remember this. Fuck nigga. Did this nigga fake his girlfriend death, folk? I remember this shit. When the fuck did this happen? 2019 or some shit? Yo, this nigga,
Just passed away in a tragic accident, guys.
No, I don't have anything by that name on the system.
So, in Toronto, nobody by that name specifically has suffered any form of death, right?
No.
Who finds this entertaining? Because this isn't even funny. This isn't entertaining. I'm not laughing. I'm not even smiling, bro. This isn't even funny. YouTube, you really need to look into your YouTube channels.
YouTube has all sorts of videos. And of course, with all these people on the platform, there are some who break the rules.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Nay. You fine as hell. Hold on. I'm working a little bit. Hold on, let me...
And when that happens, they're banned. YouTube bans aren't new, and sometimes you don't even deserve it. But in these cases, we're going to talk about the reasons are crystal clear. These channels don't deserve a platform, and we're going to show you why. First, I want to say thank you to you watching. Yes, you right there. So we'll start with the lighter stuff, but as we go along, we'll dive into talking about some really messed up people. So get ready for a journey down the rabbit hole of banned YouTube channels.
Let's get it,
Vorfy, the Fortnite scammer. If you spend any time on the internet, you might have heard of this little indie game called Fortnite. Just kidding. But if you haven't, let me give you a breakdown. Fortnite is a massive...
I'm pretty sure everybody, they fucking mama know Fortnite. Even, I'm pretty sure, go ask your grandma. I'm pretty sure your grandma even know what the fuck Fortnite is, folks.
Popular online battle royale video game. With over 200...
so crazy. Speaking of Fortnite, I was just thinking over the week, like, we ain't never gonna get another game like Fortnite again. Just like that aura of like how Fortnite first came out in 2017. Like we never gonna get, excuse me, like a game like that ever again, folks. So I was thinking about that shit. Cause Fortnite, it had this aura where it just brought everybody together in a server. Like, I don't really play Fortnite. Last time I played Fortnite was in 2019. I don't really play that shit no more. And I played that shit for like 2 weeks and I got off. I ain't give a fuck. But yeah, man, like, damn. Never again, though.
130 million people playing every month, Fortnite is a huge deal to gamers. And with almost 63% of players being under 24, this game has a massive young player base. Since there are so many young players, many Fortnite YouTubers have catered their content to appeal to them. But while some try to keep things family friendly, others find a way to use their young fans to their advantage. Meet Vorfy, a Fortnite YouTuber that has caught some serious heat for lying to his fans. He was best known for his 24/7 live stream on his channel, where he would invite viewers to join him in games and events in Fortnite. His popularity skyrocketed and he gained tens of thousands of subscribers with these streams, easily breaking 1,000 viewers each stream. He quickly built up a loyal community of fans that would spend countless hours liking his videos, engaging in his chat, and even donating money for the chance to play Fortnite with him. While Vorfy did play the game, most of his streams had a catch. He'd ask his viewers to do more than just like or subscribe. His main demand was to use his special Fortnite creator code when making in-game purchases. For context, a Fortnite creator code is a unique discount code provided to Fortnite content creators. If the code was used to purchase something in-game, the creator is given a 5% cut on each sale. Vorfy told his viewers that doing what he asked would up their odds of getting to play a game with him or join one of his special events. One of these events was called the Fortnite Fashion Show, which became Vorfy's most popular event on his channel. Many of his viewers went to great lengths to try and secure an invite to the fashion show. Vorfy knew this and used it to his advantage. He made it clear that if they don't do what he demands, they would be kicked out of the running for a fashion show invite. With many of his fans being young kids who idolized him, they did exactly what he asked.
Vorfy, I told you I was using your code. Peach Bomber, Vorfy, right there, bro. I got you.
But despite his loyal community, Vorfy wouldn't maintain his success for long. In 2020, Fortnite rolled out.
Damn, little folks manipulating the little ass Brufits and shit to get them to
out an in-game event called Doomsday. To clickbait more viewers, Vorfi would say that he had insider information about the event. Thousands of new faces tuned in trying to learn more about the event, but in reality, he knew nothing at all. He was just making things up to boost his numbers. Although this skyrocketed his popularity, it was about to backfire. His own personal Doomsday was yet to come. As the actual Doomsday event got closer, Fortnite put a countdown timer in the game's main lobby screen. This timer was ticking down the days, hours, and minutes until the big event. Everyone playing Fortnite could see this timer. You'd think Vorfi, being a live streamer, would have an accurate timer that matched. Since he was supposed to be playing live, well, his timer never moved. It wasn't in sync with the real one everyone was watching. Redditors called this out immediately. They claimed that Vorfi was not actually live streaming. Instead, he seemed to be replaying the same 30-minute clip over and over. Most of his viewers were kids and they didn't seem to notice. The older members of the Fortnite community, however, were enraged at Vorfi for misusing his influence to make money off his young, unsuspecting viewers. This wasn't just a case of clickbait. This was a scam. Vorfi was promising his viewers an invite to games and events that didn't even exist. He was also giving insider leaks about new updates to the game that were all made up. His entire stream was a lie.
He has been saying Doomsday Heist has been coming out on Fortnite like for 2 days, and it hasn't. 5 days until it happens. 19 hours and 15 minutes. He has been lying to us all, and you can just check right there.
His live streams weren't live at all. At this point, he had a following of 328,000 subscribers who fell victim to his deception. Not to mention, he was making a ton of money off fan donations and his Fortnite creator code, and YouTube started to take notice. Finally, on November 25th, 2020, Vorfi was banned for violating YouTube's rules against spam, deceptive practices, and misleading content. We're just getting started, so this next case gets even more shady. It's Owen, taking clickbait too far. Controversy gets people talking, and this channel knew it. The more people argue in the comments, the more buzz a video gets. That ups the engagement, and YouTube shows it to even more people. Add a juicy clickbait title, and you're looking at a viral hit. But using controversy to boost views isn't new. Loads of YouTubers do it. But what happens when you take it too far and then do it over and over again? This is exactly what It's Owen did when he used the passing of a beloved YouTuber to boost his own fame. But first, let's dig into who It's Owen really is. It's Owen, aka Owen Clough, was a YouTuber that started out doing gaming-related content. During this era of his YouTube career, It's Owen had a few questionable growth strategies, but nothing too bad. He would do stuff like regularly self-promote his channel in the comments of other videos. He also had a series on his channel called Shoutout Sundays, where he had viewers make videos shouting out his channel, and in return, they might get a shout out back from him. Many people speculated that this all was just a way to get more subscribers without actually following through, and he faced backlash for this. But that wasn't even the tip of the iceberg in It's Owen's controversies. As Owen's channel grew, it seemed like he let fame get to his head. In 2017, It's Owen was under fire for partaking in live stream giveaways with known scam channels. In these live streams, viewers were promised a chance to win a brand new iPhone 7 if they subscribed. All the channels involved, including It's Owen.
I ain't gonna lie though, when it comes to shit like this, folks, I'll be honest, you either just gotta be a little ass kid or just a dumbass human being to like believe shit like this. A new iPhone. And when it comes to like these Fortnite type of niggas, folk, like, I ain't gonna lie. Trust me, I almost been scammed before when I was a little ass boy, folk. I thought I would have won an iPhone, boy. It was like, oh shit, you won an iPhone and woo. I almost gave them my mama information the other day. It's a good thing I know what the fuck I was putting in. Huh. Fuck no. Fuck scams, by the way.
Gained thousands of subscribers within a matter of days, but no winners were ever announced.
First of all you parents and shit, folks, stop giving these kids, like, stop giving y'all kids y'all credit cards and letting them know your card information and shit. Stop. Because as soon as you give your last kid, your little dumbass little bruford, your little kid and shit, folks, they gonna know your card information as soon as they get one of them emails or whatever that they want an iPhone or a PlayStation or some or $1,000. they gonna your ass gonna fuck around, wake up to like all your money going out your fucking savings account and all type of shit. For man,
Streams
Or bank
gained
account,
so much
whatever.
virality that even Keemstar from the Drama Alert YouTube channel tweeted about it, exposing them as complete scams. After this incident, It's Owen doubled down even more on his unethical ways. He started posting drama baiting videos, often at the expense of others. He would post clickbait videos about popular YouTubers like Ninja and Tfue that were filled with lies to get more views. Of course, one could argue that this was the optimal strategy on
funny. I know a
YouTube
lot of
these
niggas
days,
that do
but
that
where
shit
do you
with
draw
their
the
video.
line? Well, It's Owen was about to get a hard lesson on what happens when you step over it. On June 30th, 2022, Minecraft YouTuber Technoblade passed away after a year-long fight against cancer.
Rest in
A heartbreaking video called So Long Nerds was
remember,
posted to his
Technoblade,
channel, which
bro.
featured
I
Technoblade
remember Technoblade, for rest in peace, Technoblade.
Blade's father reading a message that Technoblade left for his fans. The gaming community grieved this loss. While some showcased their support and love for the YouTuber, others were not so kind. They found ways to capitalize off of Technoblade's tragic passing,
Shit
and
crazy.
It's Owen was at the forefront of it all. Shortly after news broke about Technoblade's passing, It's Owen posted a video on his channel called Mr. Beast Final Goodbye to Technoblade, and it went viral. In under 20 hours, the video gained over 800,000 views and even made it onto the YouTube trending page. But not all publicity is good publicity. The video just showed a clip of Mr. Beast and Technoblade playing Minecraft with a fake tweet from Mr. Beast at the end of the video.
Except the weird thing is Mr. Beast never tweeted that. Doesn't even matter, right? That's not the point. I mean, you shouldn't make it to begin with. But it's also fake. It's just fake. It's all fabricated.
People were disgusted that Owen would stoop so low to try to profit off of Technoblade's passing. Sure, It's Owen was known for pushing the boundaries of clickbait, but it went beyond that. Reddit and Twitter were blowing up with backlash against the video, and popular content creators started calling him out too.
Just awful garbage.
Boy, it's
I have
critical.
more
That's my
respect
boy.
for
I ain't gonna lie to
stains
you.
in
I
a
fuck
gas
with Boy's
station
critical,
urinal than I
folks.
do
fuck
for
with Boy's
Owen.
With all this controversy, it's not surprising that YouTube eventually caught wind of it, and they did what had to be done. His channel was promptly banned following the upload of this video. But even after losing his channel, It's Owen still didn't believe he was wrong. He even took to Twitter to ask YouTube why his channel was removed, claiming that his channel was wrongfully terminated and that he didn't violate any community guidelines. It's Owen may be gone from YouTube, but it looks like old habits die hard. He's on Instagram now, still reportedly fishing for likes and views with empty promises. But while It's Owen seems to have learned nothing, sticking to his old habits, Venus Angelic's story is different, and not in a good way. Once celebrated as the internet's favorite living doll, her life has since taken a darker path. Venus Angelic, the living doll. To reiterate, It's Owen was clearly a scammer, but he's only one out of millions of cybercriminals, and you could be their next target. Because our lives revolve around the internet, it's important to keep our files safe. We all know some people. Imagine going your entire life without having any control over it. You couldn't decide what clothes to wear or how to style your hair. Someone else made those choices for you, and you had to pretend you loved it in front of thousands of people. Well, that was what every day was like for Venus Angelic, the living doll. At just 15 years old, Venus Angelic became an internet sensation. With her doll-like looks and preppy persona, she quickly became a fan favorite on YouTube for being a real-life doll. Venus had started her YouTube channel at just 12 years old with her mother, Margaret. Although the two were originally from Switzerland, they shared a love for Japanese culture. They would eat Japanese food, engage in Japanese traditions, and partake in the latest Japanese fashion and beauty trends. Venus's channel featured content reflecting this Japanese Lolita lifestyle with videos like makeup tutorials and dancing to Japanese songs. On March 2nd, 2012, Venus posted the video How to Look Like a Doll, and it went instantly viral. She shot to social media stardom just 3 years into her career. Overwhelmed by her daughter's sudden fame, Venus's mom Margaret pulled Venus out of public school and began homeschooling her for her safety. The two grew even closer, but for Venus, this wasn't a good thing. With Venus spending most of her time at home, she became closed off from the rest of the world. As her subscriber count kept climbing, her mother Margaret started becoming more involved with the channel. She not only began to respond to comments on Venus's YouTube channel, but even launched her own YouTube channel where she would upload content featuring Venus. With Margaret's ever-growing presence on Venus's channel, fans began to wonder who was actually running the show. Was it Venus, the girl we see in front of the camera, or was it her mother, Margaret, orchestrating things from behind the scenes? Venus and her mother would go on to make several television appearances. The two did an interview at Daybreak in London on April 4th, 2012, which exposed Venus's doll-like persona to a much wider audience. In the interview, people began to notice Venus displaying some strange behavior. She kept a blank expression on her face for the majority of the interview and seemed to be replying with rehearsed answers. When Venus wasn't speaking, she sat there rigidly with no emotion on her face. Viewers began to suspect that Margaret was using Venus for views and internet fame. As the years went on, Venus maintained her doll-like childish persona. It seemed like she was aging, but not actually growing up. Fans became concerned with Venus's stunt immaturity, fearing something was going on off camera. And they were right. Venus's channel kept growing, and with a guest spot on TLC's My Strange Addiction, things seemed to be going well for her. But then, in 2014, her life took an unexpected turn. Venus fell in love. She met Manaki, who was a longtime fan of hers, and the two instantly clicked. Manaki started making regular appearances on Venus's channel and social media, and fans were supportive of their relationship. Then suddenly, all signs of Manaki disappeared from Venus's online world. Fans were puzzled, but figured they just had a messy breakup. However, the true reason for his disappearance was more complicated than anyone could have guessed. In 2016, Venus shocked the internet when a video called How I Ran Away From Home was uploaded on her channel. In this video, Venus did a tell-all about her relationship with her mom and what happened to Manaki, the origins of the Venus Angelic channel. She revealed that she and Manaki had not broken up and that she had run away from home due to severing ties with her mother, Margaret. Venus would go on to detail how Margaret had practically full control over her accounts, and that it was her mother's idea to create a YouTube channel in the first place.
A couple of things that have bothered me since the past few years include I didn't like that my mom posted on my social media in my name things which I would never say.
Since Venus was young, Margaret would force her to act like a doll on camera to rake in views, likes, and subscribers. Venus had little to no say in what was posted. It was her mother pulling the strings behind the Venus Angelic brand. Venus also said that it was hard to say no to her mother because whenever she tried, her mother would use emotional tactics to make her comply.
I couldn't just say no because if I say no or that is a bad idea, then she will get really depressed.
Venus ended the video by assuring her viewers that she changed all her passwords, making sure her mother could no longer access her accounts. Now, for the first time, Venus was the true owner of her social media presence. Margaret, Venus's mother, fired back with her own video titled Venus Angelic Marriage Story. In it, she dropped a bombshell. Venus and Manaki were actually married. The video was supposed to explain her side of things, but it quickly spiraled into something more as she explained her distaste for Manaki. The situation escalated as the video went on, leaving viewers even more conflicted.
I came home from the party. I took a picture of the two being in bed together. I took the picture to send it to her husband.
It was revealed that Margaret had sent a picture of Venus with another man to Manaki. To Venus, this was an attempt to sabotage her marriage. Margaret justified it as repercussions for Venus's so-called cheating. Real story is still unclear, but this ignited an online battle between mother and daughter, leaving the internet to pick sides in the unfolding drama. In an attempt to win against Venus, Margaret took extreme measures and copyright striked all of Venus's videos. This eventually got her account terminated and her content removed from the website. Margaret continued to use her own personal social media and YouTube channel to try and taint her daughter's reputation during the ban. But Venus's loyal fans were quick to defend her. They even started petitions to try and help Venus get her channel reinstated. Venus has since gotten her channel back and returned to YouTube, but fans were still worried. Despite cutting off her mother, it didn't seem like Venus's life gotten any better. In her videos, it was clear that she had lost a significant amount of weight and didn't look like she was sleeping much. Additionally, her new content even disturbed some of her longtime fans. The woman who once seemed eternally youthful was now producing content that was overtly provocative. Many fans couldn't help but wonder if the years of manipulation from her mother, along with the unending spotlight of the internet, had finally taken a toll on her well-being. Although Venus is finally free from her mother's grasp, her future remains unclear. It's a transition from a life with zero control to complete freedom. How does one go from having every decision made for them to having to do it all by yourself? Only time will tell. But Venus isn't the only person that's been taken advantage of for YouTube fame. As we dive into the next chapter, you'll see how far some people go to mistreat their loved ones, all for clicks and views. I'm J-Station, the Ghost Hunter.
Yup. This bitch ass nigga right here, fo. Like I said, this nigga faked his girl's death for views, fo. I ain't believe this shit when it first came out anyway, because I already knew who the fuck this nigga was. I'm fucking J-Station. Didn't he do some shit with X too? Like he had fake like a I don't know what the fuck that a spiritual call or whatever the fuck you call it, like with X. Like this nigga's just I remember all this shit too, fo.
How far are you willing to go to get what you want? Telling a white lie or two? Breaking a few morals? How about pretending your girlfriend has passed and claiming you're talking to her spirit beyond the grave? As absolutely insane as that sounds, that's exactly the stunt that YouTuber I'm J-Station pulled. Known for his controversial supernatural videos, I'm J-Station, aka Jason Ether, was a popular YouTuber with almost 6.3 million subscribers. At his peak, his channel was averaging over 30 million views per month. What was his secret behind his viral fame? It was his knack for creating supernatural content. One of the main reasons behind I'm J-Station's success was a viral series on his channel called the 3 a.m. Challenges. In these videos, he would use the passing of celebrities like Mac Miller and XXXTentacion for content, clickbaiting viewers into believing that he was talking to them through a Ouija board. Of course, this already raised a few red flags for many viewers. Trying to profit off someone's passing is hugely frowned upon, like you've already seen with It's Owen, but these didn't even come close to being one of his worst videos. When popular content creator Etika passed away, I'm J-Station once again took advantage of the devastating situation to create yet another 3 a.m. challenge. Etika was adored by many in the YouTube community, making Jason's decision to monetize his passing even worse. It not only struck a nerve, but also crossed lines that many in the YouTube community found inexcusable.
Who the f finds this entertaining? Please tell me. Who finds this entertaining? Because this isn't even funny. This isn't entertaining. I'm not laughing. I'm not even smiling, bruv. This isn't even funny. YouTube, you really need to look into your YouTube channel.
Once he realized how intense the backlash was, I'm J-Station tried to make some sort of amends. He changed the title of his video to I'm sorry for what I did, RIP Etika, but the video remained up on his channel. In a move that would ultimately be the tipping point for both his personal and online life, Jason proceeded to up the ante on controversy. This time, it would be the nail in the coffin for both his channel and his relationship. In January of 2020, I'm J-Station posted a video called My Girlfriend Alexia Died, Rest in Paradise. Fans were shocked at the news, but considering the nature of his channel, many remained skeptical about the validity of his claims. In the video, he said Alexia passed away from a tragic car accident due to a drunk driver. Despite this soul-crushing situation, Jason wasted no time in shouting out another channel of his called Dream Team. He said that it was Alexia's dream to reach 1 million subscribers on that channel, and he encouraged all the viewers to subscribe for her sake.
It was her dream to get 1 million subscribers, so out of respect for her, because I know that's what she would want, I'm gonna post those videos there.
He claimed that he and his girlfriend recorded content for that channel, and that after speaking with her parents, they all agreed that he should post the videos there.
After talking with her parents, we both agreed that I should post the remainder videos that we filmed for that channel on that channel.
And just in case people didn't believe him, Jason posted another video where he visited her memorial. This video, contrary to what he thought it would do, only made viewers more suspicious of him. You see, Jason's story wasn't adding up, and he was getting caught in his own web of lies. In his previous video, he stated that Alexia had passed away due to a drunk driver. In this one, he says that she must have crashed into a sign. And that, combined with his less than convincing acting skills, made fans almost certain that he was faking the whole story.
What's poppin', guys? Back with another 3 a.m. challenge. As you guys know, my girlfriend Alexia just passed away in a tragic...
This is what, like, I mean by, like, NPC ass niggas. Like, this nigga is, like, the definition of an NPC ass nigga.
Accident, guys.
Nothing says grieving like a clickbait video, right? I'm J-Station made a 3 a.m. challenge where he claimed to be talking to his so-called dead girlfriend. If his enthusiastic intro about his girlfriend wasn't enough to prove he was lying, maybe this will.
Let's smash her like 1 like equals 1 prayer for Alexia, guys. Rest in peace.
With all these videos piling up, it was getting harder to believe that there was any truth to MJ Station's story. Mudahar from Some Ordinary Gamers looked into the situation.
No, I don't have anything by that name on the system.
So, in Toronto, nobody by that name specifically has suffered any form of death, right?
No.
Mudahar was able to confirm that there was in fact no record of this incident in Toronto with Alexia's full name. The case was closed. MJ Station was a liar. Alexia is alive. When his hoax was exposed, YouTube quickly demonetized Jason's channel. But people didn't think that that was punishment enough, with content creators like Keemstar and the Nathan NS calling for his entire channel to be completely banned. Not only was his channel failing, but so was his relationship. Alexia turned to YouTube to tell her side of the story, confirming that she was alive and also exposing the truth about the relationship. Multiple DM and video leaks came to light to showcase how badly Jason treated her while they were together. MJ Station also confessed to his lies, trying to justify them as just part of a YouTube strategy. I thought of the idea of faking Alexia's death and then doing a thing on YouTube, thanking everyone and explaining to everyone it was just to gain attraction. As expected, after so much controversy, no one sided with him. Shortly after, in February of 2020, Jason was arrested due to allegations that happened within his relationship. The MJ Station channel and all the other channels were terminated a year later on March 12, 2021. While Jason may have used one person's suffering for his own benefit, there are channels who have done worse. A channel that's taken advantage of not one, but 50 young people. 7 Supergirls, the reality of child stars. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if you grew up famous? A life where you're adored by millions. It's something many kids today have daydreamed about. But as we often learn, appearances can be deceiving, especially when it comes to child stars. And 7 Supergirls is a prime example of how you really never know what's happening behind the scenes. Back in 2008, there was a collaboration channel called 7 Awesome Kids that started gaining traction on YouTube. The channel featured videos made by young girls showing off their everyday routines, acting in skits, and making weekly themed videos. It was a fresh concept on YouTube at the time, and the channel quickly blew up. To capitalize off this momentum, 7 Awesome Kids began launching spin-off channels. Each new channel targeted a specific age group of viewers and had its own dedicated team of girls producing videos. The youngest content creators were just 9 years old, and as soon as they turned 18, they had to resign. 7 Awesome Kids evolved from a single YouTube channel into a full-fledged brand, with 7 different channels under its umbrella. Amassing a combined total of over 16 million subscribers, these channels were a force to be reckoned with. One of these channels was 7 Supergirls, which targeted the tweens demographic, which is from ages 8 to...
Channel? 7 Supergirls? Cause I know my little sister boy, her ass be on like all type of shit. You feel me, folks? 7
Supergirls soared in popularity by serving up content that young girls could easily relate to. The channel not only amassed over 9 million subscribers, but also became a magnet for fan admiration. Many of their young audience idolized the girls featured on the channel, making it one of the crown jewels in the 7 Awesome Kids empire. While all the youthful faces on screen led viewers to think that it was all just lighthearted fun, the reality was far different. Behind the scenes, an organized team of adults carried out a strict system to hold everything together. Emily Jade, who was a former 7 Supergirls member, gave a breakdown of the entire process. The girls would have to audition for a spot on one of the channels. If they passed, they were required to prepare 1 video per week that would be posted on their designated upload day. The parents would help the girls film the videos, which were then sent to the manager for approval before upload. The 7 channels were ranked from least popular to most popular, with 7 Supergirls being at the top. The girls had to work their way up and grow their fan bases in hopes of having a shot at being on 7 Supergirls. As the girls moved to higher ranking channels, they became subject to stricter rules. Emily had started at the bottom in 2014 on the lowest ranking channel, 7 Twinkling Tweens, which had practically 0 rules. Getting moved to another channel in the 7 Awesome Kids network felt like getting a promotion. Although you had more perks, like a bigger fan base, you also had way more responsibilities. After being bumped to 7 Cool Tweens, Emily found that she had to follow a stricter content creation process. process.
So I got on 7 Cool Tweens, and I think there was a few rules there. I remember you had to wear summer outfits in all of your videos, even like when it was middle of winter.
The management dictated how the girls would dress, where they would film, and how they would film. The rules were precise. Skirts had to meet a certain length requirement, some scenes required full body shots, and detailed guidelines had to be followed while filming, or there would be serious consequences.
And like, if you did a shot like this, for example, in like for an outro and intro, you would literally be in so much trouble. Your video would not be sponsored, and you'd get threatened to be moved down rankings on the channel.
By the time she got to the coveted 7 Supergirls, the experience lost its excitement. The management team took their rules extremely seriously, especially with their most popular channel. Even though some of the girls...
So it's like when they turn a certain age, so like they go on different channels, so like from kids to tweens to the other... What?
Were reaching their late teens, they were still told to act and appear childish. Several girls shared stories about how they weren't allowed to wear makeup, had to dress a certain way, or even act according to what they were told. On top of that, the manager even dictated the girls' friendships. Kaylin, a popular member of Super 7 Girls, revealed that the manager assigned each of the girls a best friend. These pairings were strictly enforced. The girls weren't allowed to be seen alone with any other member who wasn't their officially designated best friend.
And I am not being dramatic. He literally told us that if we were seen alone with any of the other girls on the channel, it would ruin everything and we would lose all of our opportunities.
The manager even prohibited the girls from interacting with their real-life friends for fear of viewers seeing them with anyone that wasn't their assigned best friend.
He said we could not be seen with anybody in real life because what if the viewers thought that that person was our best friend instead of the person he assigned us with?
For a group of young girls, this was an extremely harsh set of rules to have to follow, but the control didn't stop there. The manager went to great lengths to ensure that no rules were broken. In every 7 Supergirls storytime and expose, one man was always mentioned, the head of operation, Ian Rylett. According to the girls, whenever Ian was unhappy with any of the girls, he would pick up the phone and call their parents. And it wasn't just a casual conversation, it was full-blown yelling. Kaylin recounted an unsettling situation in her video where Ian, the manager, became furious over a simple act. She posted a photo of herself with her swim team friends on her personal Instagram. Ian lashed out in response, calling Kaylin's mother and yelling at her over the phone.
I remember one day I posted
a photo. Boy, we watching this, the most unsettling band YouTube channels. Don't phone great by my nigga Visual Ventures. And what you, hey, Cash, what you on, boy? How life been treating you? You good, folk? Phone them. Just know after this, we playing Mortal Kombat.
On my Instagram of me and my friends from swim team, which is a very normal thing for a high school girl to post on her Instagram, and I got a phone call, not even an hour later, of this man screaming at my mom and I saying, you can't post things like that because what if they think that's your best friend?
This wasn't the only tactic Ian used to get the girls to follow him. Whenever he was upset, he would threaten the girls with punishments like removing them from sponsored opportunities or demoting them to lower ranking channels. But not only were the channels ranked, but the girls within them were ranked too.
Every week or something, they would have a list of rankings from literally every single person on every Sax channel. And it was like 100 to like 100 or something. It would like rank you based on like how well your videos are doing view-wise.
To top it all off, Brianna Mott, a former member of both 7 Perfect Angels and 7 Supergirls, revealed that during a trip to Anaheim, California, the girls were given sponsored bikinis to wear. However, before they could even step out to the planned events, they were required to send approval photos of themselves in the bikinis to the management team. Getting manager approval was a standard practice in all of the 7 Awesome Kids channels, but this time, the reason behind the photos will shock you.
And I recently found out that there actually weren't any sponsors, clothing sponsors in that matter, the entire time that I was on at least, but for the past 3 years as well. And he would have everybody send approval photos to him.
Yeah, that nigga was a
high
pedophile,
quality.
of course.
You gotta send them into him, and he said that he would send them into the sponsors. Turns out those were just for his personal gain.
Ian was not only a stern manager, he was a creep. On August 17th, 2018, in a jolting turn of events, Ian Rylett was arrested for the mistreatment of one of the girls involved in the channel. YouTube immediately demonetized all of the 7 Awesome Kids channels in response. The saga finally came to an end less than a year later on March 12, 2019, when YouTube took the drastic step of terminating all the 7 Awesome Kids channels. The arrest and shutdown of the channels marked a grim but necessary conclusion in this world of young YouTube stars. While the stories of Venus, I'm J-Station, and 7 Supergirls are cautionary tales, they're far from isolated incidents. Situations like these happen every single day. In our digital world, where every click matters, protecting ourselves and those we care about isn't optional. It's a responsibility. So stay vigilant, friends. Visual Venture. Wait, before you go, click this playlist right here to watch more dark internet documentaries because the algorithm will promote my channel more if you guys watch multiple videos. Please have a fantastic, wonderful day. Peace.
W vid, man. W fucking vid. Hey, chat, like he said though, he said like that's some real shit though. Like, be careful what y'all be doing on this internet shit, chat. Cause you never know what the fuck you clicking on or whatever, folk. Swear to God. I swear to God.